The next section of the lesson planning process follows portions of the gradual release of responsibility method as outlined by Douglas Fisher and Nancy Fry in their book Better Learning Through Structured Teaching, a framework for the gradual release of responsibility. Before you begin planning, consider the list of strategies on the right-hand column of the page. This is a helpful tool to encourage a variety of strategies to keep learning fresh and appropriate. Because this video follows an actual lesson plan, it contains a lot of detailed text. Feel free to pause the video at any time to allow for more in-depth study of its contents. The anticipatory set is your opportunity to grab the learner's attention. This is your chance to creatively focus your students on the learning ahead. The focus lesson, or the I do, is the time for teacher-directed instruction. It should not be long or labored. In this portion of the lesson, you share the purpose. This is your chance to model and demonstrate the task or learning opportunity, and is often done using think-alouds to let kids in on expert thinking. Your instructor will go into this in more detail. Here is an example. The checking for understanding is just your way of making sure students are on the right track for the learning task ahead. Notice the quick check in this lesson. The shared practice, or we do section, is one more chance to model the lesson with lots of opportunity for student response. In this lesson, the class does an exploration station together, reviewing the process and expectations along the way. During the guided practice, or you do together portion of the lesson, students will work in collaborative learning groups intentionally chosen for a learning purpose. The colored sheets passed out in this lesson should not be random, but instead organized and passed out to create groups with a specific learning goal in mind. While the students rotate through the remaining stations, the teacher circulates through the groups to guide instruction. He or she may use prompts to focus thinking if the students were off track. Giving cues, asking questions, or providing direct explanations are all ways of providing guided practice. The independent practice, or you do section of the lesson, gives students a chance to show their learning and apply what has been taught. Here's how it is done in this lesson. Finally, the closure review section of the lesson provides a chance to briefly review and close the lesson. In the beginning, lesson planning takes a long time to do well. Over time, the process will get easier and you will gain confidence.